Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Wright and I just wanted to share a story with you. It's about a girl and an addiction she had. So about 4 years ago, this girl had really bad back problems. She went to physio, chiropractors, acupuncture, nothing was really working for her at the time. So she decided to go to the doctor. And the doctor prescribed her some tramadol, which are painkillers. Now, she started taking them and didn't really like the feeling at first. They made her quite spaced out. So she just took them as and when she needed to, really. Not long after this had happened, she became a single parent. Now she had 2 children. One has sensory and auditory processing disorder and the other one wasn't sleeping very well. So life was pretty hard, life was tough for her. She struggled in every way and she ended up taking more tramadol. Now this not only numbed the physical pain but also the emotional pain she was suffering. She was getting a buzz off them and in a way it was escaping reality, it was escaping what was going on in her personal life. So she just ended up taking like more and more. In the end she realised she had a problem and she was addicted to them. So the following years after this, she made quite a lot of bad decisions, bad choices. She wasn't socialising with friends and family. People were starting to notice the change in her mood and she ended up, feeling really disgusted in herself and like she let people down, let her kids down. She felt like a really bad parent. So she finally decided to admit it to her family, and she knew once she did that she had to come off them. It was like a way of doing it. So she told her family, and her family were really supportive and knew something wasn't right, and said they just couldn't put their finger on what had happened and why she changed. So once she told her family, that was it. She started to sort of look at how to come off them and how to deal with it. Not long after that, she met her current partner, who was very supportive and really helped her. So she decided last summer to start coming off them. So each week she'd start dropping down half or 1 tablet. She was getting a few horrible side effects like sort of hot sweats and feeling hot and cold, if you like. Also sort of anxiety, mood swings, irritability, that sort of stuff. So last summer, as she was coming off them, she literally hibernated with her partner and he got it all. He got the mood swings, he got the irritability. Yeah, he suffered. So she really didn't have the willpower and the self-belief that she could actually come off them altogether. So she decided to do a course last September, and the course was NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and also timeline therapy, which helps remove negative emotions, emotional trauma, self-limiting beliefs, things like that. Now this changed everything for her. She realised when she was on the course that she hadn't actually committed to making the decision of coming off the tramadol completely. She was just reducing and hadn't actually decided on a date. So while she was on the course, she wrote down a date of 25th of September 2017, and that would be the date that she would come off the tramadol. So after this course, she went home feeling really good, really positive, and she decided to work with another coach. On this particular day, the coach said to her, do you want to come off the tramadol today? Do you want to stop taking them? Now, this was 2 weeks before the 25th, so it wasn't the actual date. And so she was, you know, she thought, well, yeah, why not? But the fear crept in. So they did some timeline therapy and some NLP techniques, which removed the self-limiting beliefs, removed the fear. And she, that was literally the last time she ever took another tramadol. So it worked. She removed them self-limiting beliefs and she did it. She didn't touch another one. So she had a few physical symptoms, but not really that many. It was more emotional. She had a few dips up and down, and it took a few weeks, but after that she was well on her way. Now, 4 months on, she hasn't touched another tablet and she's feeling so much better in herself. She thinks more clearer and makes better decisions, and in general just feeling a lot better. She's grown as a person as well. She's also a lot more confident and she makes better decisions, and yeah, she just has really grown. She's not the same person she was, basically. And you see, the thing is, you have to believe in yourself. You have to have that self-belief and that high levels of self-worth and self-esteem. You see, we tell ourselves these bullshit stories that we can't do it, we can't overcome problems, but do you know what? We can. And people don't realise how strong they are and they don't have that self-belief, but literally we can overcome anything we want to with the right help and the right support. So if you're telling yourself a bullshit story, you can't do it, you can't succeed, or you can't have a happy relationship, then do you know what? It's just bullshit. And you need to remove these self-limiting beliefs. So if you know anyone or yourself are going through anything similar, I'd love you to reach out to me and we can have a chat, because I help people and I show people how to break through mental blocks, overcome self-limiting beliefs, and grow more confident and become more productive in their lives. So thank you for listening. Oh, and before I go, the girl in the story, that was me. Thank you.